learning a second language is important?
Absolutely. Absolutamente.
Why?
Yes.
Why do you think English has become one of the most important languages in the world?
Because of worldwide commerce and so much business being done in English and so much wealth in English speaking countries that produce all the commerce. That's the reason. But there's probably not as many people that speak Chinese.
How can students improve their English language skill?
By talking to people who speak English as a native language, by going north of the border, spend some time in the United States and talk to people.
Could you say that Spanish will eventually destroy English?
I think that Spanish is probably the fastest growing language in the world. And there will probably be more people speaking, or as many people anyway, speaking Spanish because it's a good second language.
My name is Joseph.
Me llama David. No, mi español no es bueno. ¿En inglés?
Sí, en inglés. Do you think learning a second language is important?
Yes, I'm learning a second language.
Why?
And why? Is that what you're asking? Is why?
Why the English is the most important language in the world?
Perhaps because the English have dominance in economics and importance in politics, world politics.
How can students improve their English language skill?
Practice and practice and practice. How to, besides going to class and finding people you can talk English with or read newspapers, magazines. See?
Yes. Could you say that Spanish will eventually dethrone English?
We don't know about the future, but I know that it's important to learn. I'm learning Spanish. I think it's an important language. And I think it'll be very helpful in the Americas to unite them.
Thanks, this is all.
Okay?
Thanks.
Yeah.
Do you think learning a second language is important?
Yes.
Yes, very.
Yes.
Why?
At our age, it stimulates the brain. It keeps us very agile. And also, when you travel, it's so wonderful to be able to communicate with people in their own language. Yeah.
Why do you think English has become one of the most important languages in the world?
Because we are powerful capitalists. What would you say?
Because we have economic power and that you speak the language of the power.
How can students improve their English language skill?
Sorry, I didn't catch the...
How can students improve their English language skill?
I think, from my experience,
Trying to learn your
trying to
language.
learn Spanish, I think the best way is through in-home transfer. Living with a family, speaking that language immersion.
Would you say that Spanish will eventually control English?
Control English, overcome English.
Because of
I think we live in Portland, Oregon, and many parts of Oregon already have street signs and governmental information that has Spanish. So where we live, Spanish already is an important language.
yeah, whether it actually takes over to become the dominant language, I don't know, but it certainly could. The population growth of the Hispanic community could cause that.
Thank you.
Certainly, I hope we were helpful.
Yes.
Why or why?
Just because it becomes a bit more of an intertwined culture. You understand one another with language.
Well, no. Why do you think English has become one of the most important language in the world?
Just because there are more people who speak English. For a while, the U.S. dominated the world, but it doesn't anymore. So there's a lot of history involved in it, but it doesn't necessarily have to be the most important language.
How can a student improve their English language skill?